Learn more about what Office Furniture Outfitters can do for you. Log on to ofonox.com. That's ofonox.com. We all know that Vol Nation is all over the country. Traveling to games is a fun time for the entire family, but deciding where to stay can be a bit stressful. That's where the Big Orange Faithful at the Hampton Inn downtown come in. General Manager Stephen Lawrence and his team go over and beyond to make sure that you have the best stay in their brand new rooms. They have the cleanest rooms in the game, which include flat screen, microwave, and fridge. Not to mention breakfast is included in the room rate. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the best part. The Hampton Inn downtown is less than a mile from Neyland Stadium. While you're planning your game day trips, be sure to check out Hampton Inn online at hamptoninn.com and search Knoxville. Book Hampton Inn downtown today.
Deep down the middle's got his man, and he's gone. Jason Swain, touchdown.
It's time for the Swain event.
What time it is, my time. You can check your iPhone, better say it's our time.
With your host, Jason Swain.
My man.
Real sports talk for the real sports fan.
All you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him.
It's time for the Swain event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue.
Give me 2 pounds and a Rick Bell.
Fueled by Dead End Barbecue, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. We are right around the corner from the Thanksgiving holiday. Well, actually, this is the Thanksgiving holiday. We are one day away from Thanksgiving. We hope everyone has safe travels. You are crisscrossing the country in the next few days. Ben McKee, Jason Swain here in the Low T Center Studios. Ben, good morning, individual.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful, man. I'm wonderful.
I am glad to hear that. I'd like to start the show by saying happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And just letting everybody know that if you are listening this morning, I am thankful for you giving us your ears. I'm thankful for you, Swain, and your family. You're like a big bro. You are family, and so is your family. So just very thankful this Thanksgiving. Can't wait to get home and spend some time with my family. So I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and everyone, wherever you are traveling, I hope you make it safely.
Last football game of the regular season, Ben. It's here, man.
Doesn't even feel like Tennessee plays a football game this weekend because Vanderbilt is so bad. It feels more like a festivity to honor Jawan Jennings, Marquez Callaway, Daniel Batuli, Nigel Warrior, and the rest of the seniors more than a football game.
That's true. I just hope that our football team comes out and plays the way we want them to play. And let's be honest. We want this game just as much, maybe even more than the players. The fans, because the fans are the ones that have to deal with the other few Vandy fans who run their mouth. The players really don't maybe hear that much from Vanderbilt fans, but the Tennessee fans, they hear a lot.
Or as Jawan said yesterday, I don't ever really hear about Vanderbilt at all, honestly.
See? I mean,
I don't have to really deal with hearing about losing to Vanderbilt 3 times in a row from Vanderbilt fans when I go back home for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because I don't hear about Vanderbilt, to be honest with you.
See, he doesn't pay attention, man. He doesn't pay attention. And as a player, you really don't pay attention that much, to be honest. You don't. But as a fan who always talks to other Vanderbilt fans and deals with them on social media, of course you want this win. So it's very, very, very important. Tennessee did get a win yesterday. It was the Lady Vols. It was a very emotional 48 hours for Arkansas Pine Bluff basketball program. and the Tennessee women's basketball program. Ben, you were in attendance last night for that game. I watched the game on TV, but you were at attendance. So, Ben, tell us a little bit about the last 48 hours for both women's programs.
Well, for Arkansas Pine Bluff, it was about as rough as it can get. Aside from the tragic loss that they suffered on Monday evening, they were practicing at Maryville College on Sunday and got stuck in the elevator. So that started off the week on a very sour note, but that doesn't even compare to the tragic news that they received on Monday evening, and that was that freshman guard Sierra Lee Wade had been shot and killed in her hometown of Lake Village, Arkansas. She was simply playing basketball at a park near her home. She was home visiting her family for Thanksgiving, and the reason that she was not with the team was because she was a walk-on. She was a walk-on freshman guard who was playing basketball and doing ROTC at the same time. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know how that is possible, just with the time demands for both programs. But that is why she was not with the team. She was expected to join the team during conference play. She was not able to participate on Saturdays kind of during the fall practices because of her obligations for ROTC. She had to report for that. So she was not with the team. She was back home in Lake Village, Arkansas, just shooting basketball, visiting her family for Thanksgiving, and she was shot and killed, unfortunately. And it was a very emotional night, as you can imagine, for both programs, but most definitely Arkansas Pine Bluff and head coach Dawn Brown, who I was amazed by her spirit after the game. She was so, maybe positive is not the right word, but she just had a different spirit to her following the game, and it was very uplifting. I thought that she handled the situation as best that she could, and she mentioned that she had been coaching for 12 years, and nothing she had ever gone through had prepared her for a moment like that. But I thought the way that she was handling it was exceptional and as best that she could do. And she talked a lot about the help that she received from Tennessee. Chris Walker, we all know Chris Walker as the former Tennessee defensive end.
Yep.
Had a great career here at Tennessee, and now he serves as the FCA chaplain, which for those who do not know, FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So Coach Brown said that she received the news just before dinner time on Monday night. She was on the phone with Chris Walker at 8:45, and by 9:34, so 50 minutes later, Chris Walker and 15 other members of FCA were surrounding the Arkansas Pine Bluff women's basketball team to grieve with them and to pray over them. On top of that, you had faculty members at UTK reach out and do their best to offer any help. They brought them breakfast, things of that nature. Kelly Harper and her basketball program offered support, and I thought it was very cool that before the game, each member of the Lady Vols handed each member of the Arkansas Pine Bluff program handwritten letters to offer their condolences. So just a very unfortunate situation where a young lady who was far too young, 18 years old, passes away over a senseless killing while she was playing basketball, visiting her family for Thanksgiving. So just a really tough night there at Thompson-Boling Arena. But kudos to Tennessee and how they handled it. And honestly, kudos to Arkansas Pine Bluff. They played their tails off. They lost by 40 points, but you could tell that they were playing hard. And I couldn't imagine trying to play basketball or play baseball or football, the sport that I love, in the wake of a tragedy. So just an unfortunate situation. But I thought both sides handled it the best way that they could.
Yeah, good job, Ben, man. And great job, Chris Walker. Great job, Tennessee community. And you said it, I couldn't imagine playing a game, hours of receiving news that one of my teammates had been killed. So
I thought it was very cool that Coach Brown said that She told her team that I don't know if we could have been in a better place to get news like this, to have people around us that it felt like family. Just for them to be covering us and praying for us and standing with us, it meant a lot. It just speaks volumes to the type of people that stand and represent Tennessee. So I don't know that cool is the right word, but I do think it speaks to how special of a place UT is.
No.
And the Knoxville community.
No, you're right, man. You're right. Golly. Seen it all, man. We've seen it all. Wow. Tennessee was in the news for that yesterday, and you can look at that as Tennessee doing some positive things in the world of sports, even though the situation is not positive at all for Arkansas Pine Bluff family. It's not a good situation for college basketball family or the family of college athletics, but Tennessee there to support and help in any way possible.